Yes, I can see everyone. All right, I'm saying a few more words. Should I continue saying more words? Are those working now? Should I keep saying more words? Okay, clear now? We can start. Good morning, everyone. My name is Joseph. I am CEO of AfCEN, the Africa Climate and Energy Next. Today, we are addressing a particular challenge on the continent, and this is how we as Africans, through our ministries of finance, align our budgeting process with our NDCs, and then ensure that we're leveraging all the available climate finance options globally to unlock opportunities for climate positive growth for Africa and for the world. The reality today is our government is stretched with limited fiscal headroom. We are seeing a decline in foreign direct investment and for overseas direct aid. That leads us to very limited space for governments to have the capacity to figure out how to marry empathy into the budgeting process and then leverage climate finance solutions globally to drive economic development. By looking at those challenges, we have created a new tool that helps address that, and we'll be showing you that too. But who is AfCEN and what do we do? So AfCEN is Africa's AI-powered network. We are driving investment on the continent at speed and scale to unlock economic development in a climate positive way. We are doing so by leveraging big data, applying agentic AI to allow for bridging the capacity gaps we have, and then making sure that we're driving engagements across all actors, from developers to governments to investors to the development community, to ensure that we're each linked to our strengths, but together we're driving one common outcome, a successfully developed continent of also climate positive. So the other tool we'll be showing you today is one we're calling the NDC support tool to help countries align their NDCs with the budgeting process and unlock climate finance. We've created a video and we're partnering with the Coalition of Finance Ministers on Climate Action, the Africa Regional Chapter, to get this into government's hands so that they can leverage what they already have to unlock climate finance for their countries. And now I will turn us to the video so that we see how the tool works.
Every country has set out national climate goals, but turning those plans into real funded projects is a complex process. Budgets, plans, and data often sit in different systems, making it hard to see where climate spending goes and what impact it has. To show how this can be solved, we take, for example, a country like Namibia. Namibia's National Climate Action Plan, 2025 to 2035, sets clear priorities: clean energy, resilient agriculture, sustainable water systems, and low-emission transport. But the question remains, how do we bring all this information together to plan, fund, and report in one coherent way? The AfCEN AI-enabled workflow provides that missing link. It connects planning, budgeting, and verification in one digital space, using data to guide fair, transparent, and realistic investment choices. The process starts with establishing the fiscal envelope, understanding what a country can responsibly invest in climate and clean energy programs while maintaining fiscal stability. Next, the workflow consolidates all potential projects from national programs, donor portfolios, and NDC targets. Initiatives from across sectors, e.g., energy, agriculture, water, health, and waste, are all brought into one structured list that decision-makers can view together. Each project is then assessed for both development and climate impact. A development score measures how the project supports criteria such as growth, jobs, and essential services. A climate score shows how it reduces emissions or builds resilience. The model can also be adapted to reflect each country's priorities, for example, placing more weight on job creation, resilience, or emission reduction, depending on national goals. This helps governments and partners plan smarter, aligning public budgets, private investments, and donor support to achieve the greatest combined national and climate impact. Every project is linked directly to Namibia's nationally determined contribution targets. Where data is available, the AI estimates potential emission reductions and aligns each action with the national climate commitments under the Paris Agreement. The system then runs optimization models to find the mix of projects that offers the highest overall impact within the available budget. This helps governments plan smarter and ensure that limited public funds drive the greatest national and climate results. The outcome is a clear, evidence-based summary. It shows how funds are distributed across sectors, how current investments advance national climate goals, and where new attention or resources will be needed. For Namibia, it provides a transparent, data-driven view of progress toward its 2030 and 2035 targets. Finally, the workflow generates an easy-to-understand report that turns complex data into clear insights for cabinet, development partners, and citizens. It makes coordination simpler and communication stronger. By connecting national data, financial planning, and climate priorities through artificial intelligence, the AfCEN workflow helps countries like Namibia move from plans to impact, ensuring every investment contributes to a resilient, low-carbon future. AfCEN, climate-positive growth for Africa and the world.
Thank you.